Oh, what a beautiful morning. I couldn't help to get out of my studio down here on my creek. What a nice day. I need all the inspiration I can get, and Mother Nature is the best helper for you. You see the stream, you hear the stream, and it feeds me to do a better job. So I will paint a happy little waterfalls coming out of the dark trees. So right now we fire in. Magic white. Magic white goes right on the canvas. See, without the magic white it would not work. That's our system, because I mix on the canvas, I don't mix on the palette. There you are. That's always a long thing to put the magic white on. I usually should put it on, then you don't have to see me struggling with that. So the magic white is on. Now I would like to show a little bit of a sky there. Show a little bit of a sky there. Now let's see how that will look. Wash my brush into the splatter box. Make sure you have a dry brush. See, take a good look how I take my paint off. A little touch of blue in the brush. See, and then I just create a little bit of a sky there. See there, just a little bit of a blue sky. But make a bit more than you really need. Fire right away into the water there. You think I would like to have a waterfalls coming out the trees, lot of bush there. And then when it comes out, it turns blue, the sky will be in the water again. See, that's all you really need. Good start. Not too much paint in the brush. Wash the brush again. Into the splatter box. Hypnotize the whole thing a little bit, just you don't have too much paint on. Good. Now I will just create the almighty dark. Take a look how I take my paint off again. Sap green, Van Dyke brown. Use the big brush. Use your almighty big brush. And try to think, where is the light coming from? I will lead the light from this side in. That means on this side you will see always a little bit of light. On this side shadows, and the shadows will go over the creek or over the water there. So fire in some almighty trees there. Right out of the canvas. Bit darker. If you need it darker, take a look what I do now. I use Prussian blue and Van Dyke brown. That gives you, look, watch now, far darker colors. See? There you are. Maybe show a little bit of a sky on this side, and that should be enough. That should be enough. Now here is ladder grout. Oh, this depends on what you want to show. See? Again, take a look how I take it off. Blue, Van Dyke brown. See? And just munch it in. Have the guts to put lots of that in the brush. See? Like that. And then, like a paw, like a dog paw. See, now I can fire in a big tree there. Look, that big tree is coming very fast. In the meantime, I need colors. That's all I really need. Just colors. I have planted that. See, I want to show a little sky, big trees, sun coming from one side, waterfalls coming out there, and that's the whole painting. It's sweet, powerful, and has a good meaning. It's a good teacher. See, oh, here we go, up there too again. See, too much blue, add a bit more Van Dyke brown or a bit more sap green. See, that those colors. They can always change it because you don't have to worry about figures now, because that all will be highlighted somewhere. I just want it very dark. See, now I need it very, very dark. You must think where the water comes out there, it is very dark there. See? Always out the dark into the light. Out the dark into the light. Think all that will reflect in the water, whatever you have. Start off already like this. See? Come from the outside in, because here the brush is loaded with paint, and you must think you have the white on the canvas. So you march in from that where you have the fresh paint that is dark, and then the white is mixing and get lighter. And you get all that into the water there too. Again, see how don't be shy, just go in like I show you here. See, munch it in, a ton of that. Now I go from the other side. See what I did here? Just like this. See? Beautiful. There you are. See already a wonderful beginning. You see the dawning of what the painting will be. You see already there is a water here in the middle, and there's all the trees around. Now you just work on it and make it the way you want that. See, I want it darker. So maybe we cut off more sky here, put the other tree up there, show a little bit of a sky in between there and there. What I really did up to now, I conditioned my canvas. I conditioned my canvas towards that particular painting. I had in my mind all trees around, and out of nowhere there's a little trickle, and then more, and then big water there. And then a couple of stones in between. You can add a fence, you can add all kinds of things, whatever the inspiration, whatever you as an artist think you would like to put in there, and that makes a day of your life. That is a day of my life, what you see in that almighty painting. Darker, I like it darker there. When it's dark, I can show more light. There is no light when there is no dark. Here I want to be a bit timid with all, but more dark on the bottom. See, then I use darker colors there. Dark. See? Now you can run up lines if you want to. You think there are trees standing up there. Beautiful. Use your knife now and create 3 trunks. See what I will do now? I create 3 trunks. Crooked, straight, you don't care, as long as you get the wilderness in there. You get that up and down and forward and back. See, a touch of white maybe on the knife. You can run out lines. Look at that. See? Beautiful. Look at that. See, there are a lot of dry trees or whatever standing up there. You can add a little bit of branches if you want to. See? Oh, that's nice. I tell you, creative power is something. It is something. We are just a human being on this earth. But learning, that's why I came down here on my stream. I want Mother Earth to help me. We all need the help sometime, because to do something vibration and power, you add everything. And that's why we paint down here. See, beautiful. Firing. See, what I like is the swing. You are not stuttering. You are not stuck. You are in the swing of it. It's floating out of your hands. And when it floats, it will show. It will show the float of that almighty creative power. See? You cannot do it in hours and days and months, because man is not geared for that. We have only so much. You know, right now I say a beautiful morning. I was so excited when I came on my canvas. But how long lasts the excitement? The day wears off, and then if you can finish a painting in that almighty bubble, there's where the artist is. There's where the power is. See, I create that right in that almighty bubble there. Look at that. And I like that speed. A lot of people never did understand when I painted so fast. They always said that he knocks his paintings off. Is it sad? Is it sad? A lot of people think a painting takes you a year because you put the price on. The good artist is the artist what can do with a couple strokes and shows you a big meaning. It's something wonderful. With a couple strokes, there is the artist. That's the king. See? Now you see we have started all this here. And make the trees upside down, crooked, sometime. It just doesn't matter. What you would think about the wilderness you would like to paint. I just came back from that yesterday, and that's why I'm so excited to show that more. Now I will use my little brush and I will highlight. See what I do here? I take yellow and see the brush, I load. The brush is loaded. That guy is loaded. Light is coming from this side. Try to think the light is coming from that side. See? Now comes the fine work. See, a little bit of a light hits there. Think you are the almighty creator. Next to God is you. You set the light wherever you think it is right. See? Watch. On this side of the tree. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just beautiful. And by seeing what you're doing, you get inspiration. It loads it feeds me. Right now, when I see my own work, I get more excited, and that's what we need. That's what we need, the excitement. And then when you finish that painting, it will be excited in every home, wherever you hang that painting. It will be alive. It will be the why you did it. It will not be dead. It will not cry for help. You don't need help. See, maybe here we should watch. Just a little bit of loose sunshine touches. I don't know if you can spot it nice. Maybe we add even a touch of white. See what I do? I add a little touch of white into that now. And that gives me, watch, look at what I do now. Just this little light, very light touches there. See, loose, very, very loose branches. Isn't it beautiful? Coming out of the dark. You know, you feel good when you see a tree sticking out its neck, want to get into the sun. I want to see the sun. And that's what I think sometimes when I paint. See, here maybe a little touch. So now you create wherever you think it could be done. But you can overload it too. Maybe here could be a little bit more. See, you cannot help. Always let the sun hit from one side. See? Now we will hit on this side here a little bit. And leave the shadow side. Have the sunny side. See? Leave the shadow side. And then in between, mix a little bit of white with it. And give them, watch this. Sometimes I would like to have it very, very, very bright. See? Look at that. Can you make a nice close-up on that? See how nice that is? Fire it right into the water a little bit there. On this side, The shadows are running this way. The light is coming from this side. So you highlight it the way you want it now. Because you make the selection. You select the trees that should have the sun. And I always like to use that word. I'm next to God, and God give me the right to do it. He feeds me. He keeps me alive. He keeps me healthy on this earth. And this is why everything is the way I think it should be done. Oh, maybe here is another tree hanging around there. Oh, beautiful. But always let it go into the dark. Bright up there, into the dark. See? Now I create already the opening where I want to get that creek out. Oh, maybe here. Now you can overload it. You can overdo it. Maybe we will have that little bit of tree hanging in the water there. See, just dream along. Try to see it in your own mind. Maybe here's a whole bush. Okay, let's get a couple tree trunks. Couple tree trunks in here. See how I put them in? Couple tree branches movements. The knife is such a wonderful thing to do it with. Look at that. Oh, I tell you, I wish you could do that. I wish you could do that. Because I really experienced a wonderful thing in my life. That I am able to do that. And it was always you what nourished me along and what encouraged me, and I feel now I wish you could be around me now and enjoy it too and make a happy buck with it. See, that is the nice part. I always think the sun will hit here and here. See a little tree trunk there. The tree trunk there. Maybe there. See? It's just wonderful to be alive with this kind of idea. Now we will watch this. I use less colors today. I just would like to see you watch this. I maybe have, see, but on top light, darker. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Again, fire it on top here. Maybe here's a little. See? Nothing. Just let it go into the dark. See, that is what makes the painting nice. You must always think there are branches and leaves, and they build like an umbrella and they build a shadow there. And so you have only the top what shows you. See? There you are. I leave it on the sunny side. On the street. See, now we come to a beautiful point. I will use an almighty brush. Wash the brush. Make sure you have a clean, nice brush. Into the splatter box. See? Look at that. So, now make those side movements. Isn't that beautiful? It vibrates. Because what you see here, we developed to this technique a special paint. Without that paint, don't you ever try. It is wasted time. If you rather pay for the paint and your time is worth nothing, then do whatever you want. But if your life and your time is worth something, get the right equipment, because it took me a lifetime to develop all that. Now it's all there, and I wish you would take advantage of that. Our paint is, you see, look, take a look, make a close-up shot. See the bubbles hanging down? It is just wonderful. You must think wet in wet. I paint on a wet canvas. Usually artists make mud. With this paint you don't make mud if you keep it right, if you do it right. We will work out a system for you now. This you cannot be wrong. And we will make sure before I see the end of my career or the end of my life, I want to make sure that all America will paint and will be laughing and will make a happy buck. And I will help you for that. Because you helped me to have a happy home now. And I'm very, very thankful for that. You see, already what I showed you here, it is so little, but there's so much inspiration there. You can use colors. I can use any color. I just don't do it too much. I will show you more now. See, now the sun hits in this way. Sun hits in this way. I will watch yellow and white and create here far away, where the sun came through there. See, there's just the sunspot. Sunspot. Can you see on that dark how it burns? See, and then you can lead it. Give them a little cove there. And that's the beginning of your waterfalls now. On this side I use yellow and nice sunny colors. See? Nice sunny colors. Isn't that wonderful to come forwards, forwards, forwards? Make sure you always have lots of water. If you want to have a bigger cove and you want to come back in again, you still have water. If you don't do it, it goes so fast to do it, then do it what I show you. It is just a wonderful way of getting into that. See, and I lie it down flat. You can march into that. That's what makes it fun, excitement, full of life. And just painting it is already exciting. See that little cove here? That is what is a seller. What I will talk about selling, because you have to make a happy buck. If you don't have money, you can buy paint. Okay. See, now we can close it in, and we can come forwards like this. So that's fine. Now I would like to work out that waterfalls there, that water coming down there somewhere. We use almighty little fan brush and white. See how I take it off? White and yellow. Think about in the sun, white and yellow. See, can you see that little bit of a, it is so far away. You can hear it. Can you hear it? See, you can hear it how it comes down. See, and then you put a couple lines in there. See how that water comes out of it? And if you want, you can go still a bit higher up and have just a little touch there. See, isn't that beautiful? Now we fire in darker colors again. On this side, darker colors. Because you know the light is coming from this side, and that should be very dark there. See? Now it makes sense. Maybe I pull a bit more dark in there too. On this side, that gives me a bit more power for the dark. Now I highlight that, but I don't highlight that with yellow. I highlight that with white and a touch of blue. See what I take a kind of a bluish, greenish shadow color. You see here? Now watch this. See? Little shadow colors. See what it does? Little shadow colors. Little happy shadow colors. Maybe here in between is a little shadow color there. A little bit in here in between is a little shadow color there. You see that? Maybe here is a little shadow color. But that shows you the shadow side. And that's the sunny side. See, and then you fire in, fire in. See, now here, here, you use white and blue and do the same thing what you did there with blue and white. See, blue and white. Here, you see, and make water out of that too here again. Just run a couple long lines in like this. See? But use blue on this side. See, that shows you the shadow side. Now you close in whatever you think it should, you want to close in. See? And have lines running up. See here you run in the shoreline, white and yellow here, maybe brighter color there, brighter color there. See? Make yourself a happy little shoreline, white. See, I use a bit of white there, bit more power. There you are. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to live? Beautiful. Now there you are. Then you put a couple water lines in there. And here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And you hear that water coming down the hill. And you get more excited. You get more excited. See? And that's what you got. A beautiful painting. And I'm all excited and I'm already finished. Isn't that beautiful? I hope you learned something. I love you. Do it. Everybody doing it.